Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're joining for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for 22 and a half years. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick, easy, and adorable greeting cards. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. Also, I love finding out where everyone is from and how far my videos have reached. So if you'd like to leave in the comments where you're from, I would greatly appreciate it. Hello, hello everyone. Hi Peggy, hi April. If you're joining live, please say hello. And even if you've caught me on the replay, please leave in the comments just so I know that you're watching my videos. It helps me out. All right, I have an adorable card for you today. It is using the Jungle Pals stamp set as well as the coordinating dies, which you can find in the Saleabration catalog. If you don't know about Saleabration, it is our biggest promotion, Stampin' Up's biggest promotion of the year. It's from January till February 29th. And during that time, there are a couple of special perks that you can, that you can take advantage of. Thanks, lost my words. The first one is if you are looking to buy stamping supplies, if you spend $50 or $100, you get to pick adorable items from this catalog. And there, I'm going to go through the catalog. I'm going to be using some of the products tonight out of this catalog, the Jungle Pals stamp set and dies. But there are so many other adorable things that you can choose from. That's one of the big perks. The second perk is if you and your friends would like to get together, whether it's a catalog party, if you would like to have a private stamp class, I'd be happy to do it for you. Or if you just want to collect orders or place a $300 order, you get during Saleabration an additional $30 in free merchandise just during Saleabration. So you would get the normal, perks. You would still get to pick your free items from the catalog. And when it hits $300, you're going to get Stampin' rewards. But during Saleabration, you get an additional $30 in Stampin' rewards. Hello, Brenda. Hello, hello, everyone. And then the last perk, which is the best one, if you have a wish list that is at $100, during Saleabration, you can join Stampin' Up! And for $99, you can choose $155 worth of product. So you get $30 additional dollars, or the glass mat that you've seen me use, which I love. I love it more and more every time I use it. It's a $60 value that you can choose instead of the $30 in additional free item or additional items in your kit. So those are the three big things. If you have questions about any of those three, please give me a comment, or if you got my number, text me. If you want to Facebook message me, or if you're finding me on my YouTube channel, leave a comment and I will be quick to contact you back. If you'd like to join my team, I would love to have you. All right, let me sync my laptop. How is everybody? Here in St. Louis, we're still got crazy cold weather, but I know some of my friends, I know I had a stamper watching last week from Canada, and she said it was -40. So I have no reason to complain about our 7-degree and 2-degree weather. I am sorry that I know I have some friends, Kathy in North Dakota. She has crazy cold temps there too. So, but we in St. Louis, I know school was canceled in the Pattonville School District twice. My daughter is a first grade teacher in one of the Pattonville schools. and school got called off twice this past week because of either the cold weather, or I guess ice and a little bit of snow. So it's been a good week to stamp. It's been a good weekend to stamp. I've been down in my stamp room all weekend stamping my little heart out. So hello Denise, hello, hi Peggy, hello Mary, hi Jan. Hi Shirley. All right, let me set this to the side, and I'm going to show you this sweet card that I just came up with this afternoon. I love when I get down here, and my stamp room is down in our basement. I love when I get downstairs and man, just right off the bat, I've got this idea in my head. So I hope you like it. So hold on. Let me swing my laptop to the side and get it in position. And then I have to do this. Hold on. I have to get this in position. Hi, Janice. Thank you for tuning in. What is that? Hold on, girls. There we go. All right. If you are placing an order this week, oh my goodness, that's really glaring. Here's my website. If you would like to find out more about me or when I hold classes in Maryland Heights, Missouri, you can find that information here. You can also shop here. If you're placing an order that is $149.99 or less, please use this code. If it's $150 or more, do not use this code because you'll receive the Stampin' Rewards. And don't forget, during Celebration, spend $300 or you and your girlfriends get together and combine your orders, you get $30 additional in free merchandise from the Stampin' Rewards. And let's see, I just realized last week I used a piece of vellum. Here it is. All right. Oh, no, is it? Hello, Barb. Hello, hello. All right. I've got a few little dots on there. I want to show you the card that I made today. I love it. This is called a flip-flop card. And it's a flip-flop because you can open it. Here, I got to pull this up. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Kathy. It's a flip-flop card because it opens this way and then this way. And then there you can see, there's that sweet, did I say koala? It's a sloth. Rick came down and he goes, oh, that's a koala. And I go, no, it's a sloth. And so I've used the dies. There you can see I cut out the sloth with the die and then the tree and the leaves. I'm going to show you the stamp set as well as the coordinating dies. Isn't this adorable? There it is. It's sweet and simple. The one thing, it does not have words with it. So you'll see tonight, hi Barb, you'll see tonight I'm using words from two different stamp sets, but the alligator, the toucan, I think this is a lemur, the sloth, and the tiger. This is, I automatically thought kids cards, but I want to tell you something. This week is my sweet daughter-in-law, Kelly Jane, her birthday, and she loves sloths. So I'm thinking about doing one of these, but on the front it will have happy birthday. So here we go. Oh, the die set. The die set is right here. So there you can see the Jungle Pal dies. And to get this stamp set, you would need to spend $50 to get it, and then you would need to spend $100 more to get the dies. So $100 to get the dies for free, $50 to get the stamp set. So a $150 order, which, like I said, you can combine if you and your friends want to go together. So you can see the cool part about it is it comes with all the shapes to cut out the animals, the lemur, the toucan, the alligator, the tiger, and then here's the sloth that I use. Sloths are very popular. It doesn't look like anything, but there it is. But also, look, like this grass, the leaves, there's two flowers, and then this vine. And then here's, I love this. This is actually my favorite leaf, even though I didn't use it on this card. Oh, and then there's two more here. Here's the tree. And then there's 3 more little leaves, which I have in my little, my little dish. Have you all heard me talk about these dishes? This is what I have sitting next to my, along with a bunch of dimensional backings. This is what I have sitting next to me when I stamp. And this is a magnetic bowl. There's a shop in town that I think is pretty much set up for handymen or mechanics, and that's how stampers, this is not my own idea, stampers started using these because it's so nice. We don't lose our dies if we had them sitting here. I use this all the time. I also found these on Amazon, all different shapes and sizes, and they're fairly inexpensive. So if you do a lot of die cutting, get yourself, there's all sort, like I have great big ones, there's rectangle. I use them in my stamp classes. So there's my little plug for these magnetic dishes. Got to get them if you love, and especially if you have a hard time with dies. So anyway, there's my plug for that. All right, I'm going to bring out the kit. There's a lot of pieces, but it's well worth it because it's so stinking cute. Okay, there's the card. You're going to need a piece of wild wheat, and there, I said it before, this is a flip-flop card. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm trying really hard to use the wild wheat. Oh, good job, Sandy. Sandy puts her stamps in here. That's a great idea, especially those itty bitty ones. Okay, this is a color I'm trying to learn to love, and if my friend Lynn Zerby is watching, she's loved wild wheat from the very beginning. I'm looking to use it and try to make it coordinate, and you'll see in a second why I chose wild wheat. All right, this is called the card base. And this is Garden Green. It's 4 by 8 1/2, and you score it at 5 1/4. And then this is the small base. This is 2 1/2 by 8 1/2. You score it at 4 1/4. Then I have seen other demonstrators use this. I was trying to get something that looked jungly, and I was kind of over analyzing it because, you know, in the jungle you don't really see daisies, but I love the way that the greenery looked on here, so I decided to go with my demonstrator friends and use, this is Fresh as a Daisy DSP, 3 3/4 by 5. It is in the annual catalog, and you can see the reason I pulled in that wild wheat, because there it is. So lots of people will ask me, or stampers will ask me, like, what inspires you with the colors? Because I've never been good at that. I wasn't good in art as a kid. But Stampin' Up! Has made it so easy for us, because usually my inspiration comes from the DSP, and that's where I'm getting that garden green, and then there is wild wheat. Perfect timing. That's it. I saw Rick had football on in both our living room and in the bedroom. He was going back and forth. I don't follow football. I did, I think, when the Rams were on, but that's been a long time ago. Okay, this is Garden Green. This is for your leaves. This is 2 1/2 by 2 3/4, or you could just use a scrap. This is the inside of your card. This is 2 1/4 by 4. That's the inside panel. This is Pecan Pie, and it's 2 1/4 by 6, and this is what I used for the tree. And then, oh my goodness, this is, I used Countryside Corner dies. This is 2 by 2 3/4, and this is the die that I used right here. The Countryside Corners are in the annual catalog, and it's this die. Isn't that a nice little die? It's nice for putting like little words right there to add to your cards. All right, this is again, I stuck with, I'm getting tongue-tied. Fresh as a Daisy, DSP. This is the sky background, 2 1/4 by 4. And then you need a piece of crumb cake if you're going to make the sloth, 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then Fresh as a Daisy. This is for the bottom panel, 3 inches by 3 3/4. And I am going to set this here. I had a lot of people comment on my YouTube channel, and they were like, I really like the way you have all of the measurements. And that's how I learned. Like, that's why I started, I think, following so many people on YouTube, was because it made making a card so easy. So there's all my measurements. It looks like a lot, but when you see, when you watch it come together, you'll see how quick and easy you can make this card. All right, so I'm going to start assembling. And I'm going to start out with the card base, or the card backing. This is Wild Wheat, 4 1/4 by 5. And then if you want to go on Pinterest and look for flip-flop cards, there's lots of designs you can follow. So there's that. We're going to adhere the garden green, 4 by 8 1/2, scored at 5 1/4. That's going to go down first. Oops. Let me get my bone folder. Hi, Valerie. All right. Then I'm going to take my Fresh as a Daisy, 3 3/4 by 5. There's the flip side, so it looks like sky, but we're going to cover that up. Oh, thank you, Barb. Thank you, thank you. All right, and then the bottom piece, 3 by 3 3/4. And then we're going to take, this is our small card base, 2 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to put adhesive on the back side of it. And I just centered it kind of in this panel right here. Right, the next thing I'm going to put down for our sky background, this is again Fresh as a Daisy, 2 1/4 by 4. And then I think that's the last piece. Yeah, we're going to leave that one out. Okay, for my little scene, let's bring in, I'm going to set this to the side and bring in Memento Black. And here's my little sloth stamp. And the reason I'm using Memento is because we are going to color it just a smidge. So don't change the channel if you don't like coloring, because I'm going to show you how easy it is. I just took, isn't that sweet? Looks pretty cute. You could leave it just like this if you wanted, but watch how it comes to life. I'm going to use dark crumb cake, and I just grabbed this. I love, love, love our blends. I've said this before. The blends are Stampin' Up's version of alcohol markers. They come in a light and a dark as a set. They have I call it the bullet or nub end, And then this is the brush tip. And then it also, like if you're really coloring a whole lot, you really are into it, this is another way. This wide line right here, that's a way at a glance you can see you've got the brush tip end, or the bullet point or the nub end has got the skinnier line. Hello, Miss Vicky. All right, I'm going to take the brush tip and I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Thank you, Barb. Ooh, sorry about that. That was like a roller coaster ride for a second. Yeah, assembling goes much faster. Like the hard part for me is, you know, getting all the measurement, not the hard part, but the time consuming part is really like figuring out the measurements. After I get a kit together or a card created, you know, I know it helps so many stampers who watch, and so that's just something that's easy after you get it all figured out. Then the other thing you can do, girls, is I haven't talked about it in a while, but when you make those card templates, once you do that, have you all remember me talking, or maybe you don't? Let's see if I've got one under here. This is one of my card templates that I had made. I can't remember what card I made with this, but once you make this, you can see I've used retired DSP and retired color for this, and I've got my measurements all over it. Look at that. So if you do this, this makes it even easier. Like if you create this card, or even if you do like a template like this for the flip-flop card that I'm making tonight, once you have that, then I have it like in a little photo box, and then the next time I go to make the flip-flop card, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, with this you can see I'm just going really quickly with the brush tip end. Isn't that sweet? Not my own idea. Saw it on Pinterest, but I appreciate, I love it when stampers share and using just one color. Oh, and this is another thing, stamping on crumb cake. Like normally you would think I would do this, you know, stamp him on white, but I can't remember the stamper's name, but I thank her for it because I just think it looks a little bit, not realistic, but I like the way the crumb cake comes through, and it looks a little bit more realistic with the colors. So there's our sloth, and I have already cut him out. So there you go. There's our little sloth. He's ready to go. He's ready to hang. Now I've already cut out our tree. Let's see, how do I go? Yeah, it goes like this. One thing I wanted to show you all is Stampin' Up! Sells, it's in the back of our catalog, and they're called adhesive sheets. They're in the very back of the annual catalog. This, if you are not crazy about this or adhesive, because do you see how skinny these tiny little branches are? Get yourself some adhesive sheets, because all you have to do is, here with the pecan pie, what I did was I applied, watch, oh, this is going to be the hard part. Applying, it's really not hard, girls, it's my fingernails. Hold on, I gotta poke it. You're gonna apply this to the back of the cardstock, and then you're gonna put your die on top of it to run it through the embossing folder. Oh, I'm almost there, girls. Okay, it makes, there's the top sheet. That's the throwaway part. This is what's going to make it. It's got adhesive on it. So I'm going to apply this, and it doesn't have to be over the whole entire thing, to the back of whatever cardstock that you want to cut through, like with an intricate die. And then, oh my goodness, I would take the tree. So instead, the idea behind it is that it's gonna, okay, there's the back side, and then this is gonna go on the top, so that when I run it through, all I have to do is peel this layer off, and it makes it like a sticker. Here, I'll show you. Aw, thanks, Sandy. I'm glad I gave you a new idea. Okay, here we go. See that? So all these tiny little pieces right here, they've got adhesive on it. So now all I have to do is take this. Oh, I remember one more thing. I need to snip this off. The die is a long die, which is very nice. Let's see if I should have measured it. Let's see if I can do it like this, because I want it to be all the way to the end. There we go. See that, girls? Love that. All right, so throw that to the side, and then I'm going to take, I did the same thing with the leaves, and I put them, these are our clear envelopes, girls. They are wonderful. They're nice for protecting your, they're in the back of the catalog with the regular envelopes. There you can see it. It's got adhesive on it. I know you can even mail, these are good through, you can mail things. You can put this in through the postal system. You would put, like I would take a piece of copy paper and maybe stamp on it, and these envelopes can go through the mailing system. But I use it mainly to protect my cards when I'm doing swaps with my girls on my team. Let's see, this one I snipped off the top. So there's three, well there's more than three, but these, it was nice because I've got the 3 dies. I only had to do one run through of the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then my little sloth, he gets popped up on dimensionals. Isn't he adorable? It's going to be hanging there. Now, let's see. For the words, I pulled in, because I knew I've used this a lot, the little monkey stamp set. This has just swinging by to say hi. But, so that's what I used on this sample. And then for the inside, I used You're a Friend Like No Other. And that is from the Easter Bunny stamp set. Isn't that sweet? I thought it sounded really cute together. So let's see. I think I'm going to do another one. I just took that out. Now, where are they? Oh, girls. Okay, if anybody sees it, they get a prize. Where's the white piece? Okay, here we go. Put on the music. Oh. Oh my goodness, I don't see it. I know they're here. This is so frustrating. I shouldn't have taken them out of the... Does anybody see them? Hello, Irene. Hello, hello. Hi, Vicki. There's our card. Well... Hold on. Let me pull in my little machine. This is my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's blue because it's special. It was a promotion last year. I have the big one next to me at the corner of my table, but I've been using this one a lot. Okay, there's my countryside corner die. I just lay it on top. I'm trying to use, do you see how this bottom plate is cut up quite a bit? I'm trying to use it on the bottom and then keep the one for the top and one for the bottom. Oops, sorry. Oh. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to roll. Those other two, you know, are going to come out of nowhere in just a second. I'm going to bring in Garden Green and Just Swinging By Just to Say Hi. I thought that was perfect for the little sloth. Okay, girls, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take the vellum off for a second. This is another cool benefit of having this glass mat here. I'm just going to take my my little cutout piece, and you can see I'm going to line it up. This was something that took me a while to learn when I was stamping. Not so much because we didn't have a glass mat, but I would like try to stamp, but I wouldn't make sure that like the piece that I was stamping on was straight. So glass mat does the job for us. Also, I don't need to bring in the pierce mat, which, you know, I love my pierce mats, but I don't need to use that anymore with this glass mat. All right, Just Swinging By Just to Say Hi. And then for my inside piece, the 2 1/4 by 4, I'm going to put, this is from the Easter Bunny stamp set, You're a Friend Like No Other. Whoop. And I'm going to do the same thing. Line it up, girls, and get it straight, whether you're using the grid paper. And then I also am kind of, I can eyeball it like I'm watching these lines over here and making sure that stamp is pretty straight. There we go. All right, these are going to get glued down. Make sure it's going in the right direction. And then I'm going to put my little Just Swinging By up on dimensionals. And then the last thing we're going to do, we're going to use these sweet little loose daisy embellish. There they are, girls. Oh, goodness. Underneath the dimensionals. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is, I got that a little low here. We're going to do this. Oh, pull off the backing, Kim. Okay, now we're going to bring in, these are loose daisy embellishments. They're in the annual catalog. And all I need is, for this I am going to bring in the Tombow glue. And I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool. So for this, I'm going to put, where did I put it? I put one up here. And this is a fast drying glue. 2 there, and then 2 down. Ooh, 2 down here. Oh my goodness. I put 3 down there since and then I'm going to take my I'm going to pick up my Take Your Pick tool, just like that. You see it? The putty on there, and then lay it down. And then on this one, and it will be dry just in just a minute. Ooh, got that over too far. There we go. Okay, girls. Dun 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 dun. I hope you like it. Let me get this cleaned up, and then I'm going to show you one more thing. So if you follow me and you're watching last weekend, it was another frigid weekend, and I was down in my stamp room again. I'm not crazy about cold weather, but I do love it when I have a reason to get down here and stamp the afternoon, or it was pretty much the whole day away. And I had questions from some of you about the kits that I made. And if you didn't see it, you can go back and look at more pictures. But I had such an overwhelming response and people ordering them this week. So I wanted to show you one of the kits that I made, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it because I think I had some customers who were kind of confused. This particular kit is called Painted Wishes, and there you can see there's the item number if you want to copy this down, and there's the name of the stamps, or the kit, sorry, the kit. This kit is only $14. The part that confuses people is that it is online. So Stampin' Up! This year decided to bring out more and more products, which I'm thrilled about, online. They won't be in a mini catalog or an annual catalog. You will only find them online. So I had some girls reach out to me and they were like, Kim, you know, I don't order online. Not that they don't go online. They don't order online. I really want that kit, but how do I get it? Well, if you don't order online, what you would do is you would contact me and I would place the order for you. Or if if online is your thing, you want to go to my website, click on shop, and then click on kits, card kits. And that's where you're going to find this beautiful kit. So hold on. I just want to show you how easy it is. It comes in this nice sturdy box and everything is in here, including these beautiful envelopes. So I just want to open one of these up for you so you can see how easy it is. I started saying this. Last weekend was in my stamp room. Every year we celebrated, not only did our sweet granddaughter get baptized last Sunday, but in the evening we celebrated Christmas, which is something we have done probably for at least 5 years, where we wait for the hustle and bustle of Christmas to be over, and then probably the second week of January, first or second week of January, we celebrate Christmas with Kyle and Kelly Jane and Kelly and Mike and now baby Vera. So I usually stamp or make my kids cards as part of their Christmas gift. And I had the idea this year to pull out the kits that I had, and it had been a busy month, and so I didn't have quite as many handmade cards as hand stamped cards as I was like, so I decided to put some kits together, and the girls especially were thrilled. So Kelly Nicole and Kelly Jane. So I want to show you, here's the instructions. All the kits come with beautiful instructions. This is a no stamping kit, which that means that the sentiments, there you can see, wishing you the happiest, what does it say? Wishing the happiest birthday to you, and thank you for your kindness, and I feel so blessed to have a wonderful, kind, and amazing friend like you. Those are all pre-printed. I don't like the word stickers, but that's kind of, I guess, the closest thing that I can compare it to. So there it is. Isn't it pretty? I think that's like pretty peacock. It comes in, you'll see all the different languages because we're a global company. So there's thank you for your kindness. And I believe, let's see, this makes, is it 8 cards? Yeah, I think it's 8. Let's look. There's the beautiful sequins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is that, or 9 cards. 9. So there's the gorgeous envelopes. And then here, look at how beautiful. So for my girls who are like, I love giving cards, and sometimes we get in a pinch for, you know, pulling up, look at the card bases. Oh, that's petal pink, I believe. They're so beautiful. So if you have questions about our kits, there's some more. There's wishing you the happiest birthday to you. If you have questions, please, please, please reach out to me. I had a blast making them. There you can see the sequins. There's some gold trim there. The dimensional adhesive, I did not need anything. It all comes in. It all comes in the kit. So that's the Painted Wishes kit, and it is only $14. So one more thing before I let you go. Saleabration, it's going on from now till January 29th, and February 29th. Blah, February 29th. And three ways to earn. It says you can shop, spend 50 or 100. There's no limit. You can get a free item out of this. You can have a $300 order or collect $300 in orders. Look at, oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. I told Vicki Todd this. I love that bird paper. Oh my goodness. It's going to be hard not to hoard it. I love the words there, but there's what we use today. That is that cute Jungle Pals, and then there you can see the coordinating dies. It's a big die set, 15 dies. So you spend 100 to get this, spend 50 to get the coordinating stamp set. And then, oh, this one, I do love this embossing folder. This is $100, and I've used this. We're going to use this in stamp class this coming in February, girls. The embossing folder, and then this softly sophisticated stamp set. There's detailed dogwood. That's free with $100. And then the last thing is you can join Stampin' Up! And be on my team and get this mat, the glass mat. That's a $60 value. You can choose that, or you can choose $30 additional in free product for your starter kit. So instead of $125, you get $155 for $99, and you can pick whatever you want. You don't have to be in Maryland Heights. You don't have to be in the state of Missouri. You can be from all over the United States and join my team. So if you have questions, please reach out to me. Hold on one second. Oop, hold on. There we go. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope you love the flip-flop card as much as I do. If you have any questions, please give me a shout. Have a wonderful week. Stay warm. God's blessings. Bye-bye.